Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I really didn't have that much to talk about. I received a couple of emails about things that people wanted me to speak about. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and talk about these things that popped off. Really and truly, everybody I'm talking about fighting, girl, tapping people. Yes, I'm thumping. That's what everybody do. That's what everybody doing. Who I'm about to talk about. Let's start out with the Real Housewives of Potomac drama. Girl, I don't know a lot. A lot has not been released. From what I've read, and I don't know if this is true, but this is what's been reported. Basically, Monique and Candace, there are two housewives on the Real Housewives of Potomac. They got into an altercation, and Monique has now been charged with second-degree assault, I believe. I read that Candace threw a drink in Monique's face first, and in response, Monique decided to tap that ass. Let me just say something. If that is true, I'm Team Monique. And let me just say something. I don't know if y'all realize it, but I've never had a drink thrown in my face. But just imagine, when you take a shot, most people when they take shots, they be like, ooh, shit, it's strong. Like, shots are strong. So can you imagine somebody throwing some vodka or Hennessy or any type of liquor in your face? Bitch, you pretty much gonna be blind. So, bitch, when I come to, and once I get to see where you at, bitch, we windmilling down. You hear me? Ain't no questions about it. Like I said, we don't know what's true. We don't know what's not true. Because then I look at it from this point. I would think that throwing a drink in somebody's face, that could be considered a weapon, or using a weapon. I guess but then somebody said also, not necessarily if the glass didn't leave the hand. Like a drink, I guess the actual liquid would be considered a weapon, but like if she threw the glass or the cup at somebody, at Monique, then she could probably say, she used a weapon. I don't know. We really don't know a lot. Monique did say that she was gonna drag the shit out of Candace. She been telling Candace that, and Candace said, drag me. You know what it is, and I was telling my friend Cece this. Some real shit, Monique is really a hood bitch. She tried her hardest to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm a mother, not for lazy moms. I'm a DC socialite. Monique is really a hood bitch. Monique is really hood. And I've been telling people Monique was hood. Candace, she the type of bitch who really grew up in the country club, but she really want to be down with the niggas. She like a Nunu bitch. Like from ATL. Wasn't that Lauren London's character, Nunu? She really grew up in the suburbs, but she wanted everybody to think she was a hood ghetto bitch. That's Candace. But then when it comes down to it, Candace really a cop calling hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, Candace, you talk all that good, mighty shit. And then when it come down to it, bitch, you calling the cops. Candace talk a lot of shit. I just feel like if you the type of person that talk a lot of shit, and look, do you believe in violence? Absolutely motherfucking yeah. I do. Now, it's depending on the violence that we talking about. I'm not saying that I agree if somebody slap you and that person go get a goddamn bazooka and blow your goddamn head off your shoulders, that I agree with that. I might say, ooh, girl. Girl. But then it's like, girl, you just never know. That's why you need to keep your hands to yourself. So, do I believe that sometimes you need to tap people in the name of Jesus? Yes, I do. 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 Grown and all. Do I think that should be the first thing that we go to is fighting? No. But this is the truth. I'm not a fighter. Bitch, I just cuss your ass the fuck out and talk about your mama, your dad, and your kids. After I get done saying what I say, I guess we ain't gonna have no choice but to fight. But I'm not no fighter. But I also realize that everybody is not like me. People gonna fight. So you have to realize who you're dealing with. If I'm sitting here talking shit to somebody and I know they're a fighter and I pop off and say something about their husband or their wife or their kids or their mama, you know what I'm saying? I have to realize that I might get the shit slapped out of me. And I'm going to have to slap the shit back out of them. I don't know. For right now, I'm actually Team Monique. I just don't see Monique. I don't see Monique doing, like I said, I don't know, but I just don't see Monique popping Candace if Candace didn't ask for it. Like, Candace did something to Monique for Monique to pop off and hit that hoe. Like, she did something. Monique been waiting to drop that motherfucking baby. You hear me? Monique been waiting to drop that baby so she could tap Candace in the name of Jesus. Yes, ma'am. I know some people gonna be like, she a mama, she shouldn't be fighting. Girl, fuck that. Being a mama ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Bitch, I almost whooped your ass when I had this baby inside of me. Anyways, you know what's so funny, y'all? Isn't it so funny how, isn't it ironic, don't you think? It's like rain, baby, that's Jagged Little Pill. That is a awesome, bitch, that's my album. Isn't it so funny how, like, when Real Housewives of Potomac first started out, how they were like the etiquette girls? Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. The first season I watched. The second season of Potomac I did not watch. I was like, they got this whole etiquette shit. I remember the only reason why I knew what was going on was because I used to watch Roxanne reviews, but I didn't watch. I think I watched the reunion probably. But I didn't watch the actual season. I can't remember. But I was so turned off, and I think a lot of people were too. Like, I'm not no hood rat ghetto bitch, but y'all not gonna be getting on TV talking, this is the etiquette, and we do it like this in DC, and we do this in the Potomac area. Girl, what? And then you see how they switch that shit up. Now these hoes fighting, throwing bottles, girl throwing knives and shit, bitch hopping across. Yes, ma'am. They realize that, bitch, yeah, the girls ain't going for that. Because it didn't even come across as real. That's the first thing. Like, nobody, I refuse to believe that y'all hoes are really going around just screaming and yelling about etiquette. Bitch, second season, bitch, third season came, bitch, them hoes was throwing knives. Bitch, fourth season, what's the fourth season? I can't remember what season we on, but yeah, they throwing knives and calling cops now. Yes, ma'am. Bitch, really and truly, Real Housewives of Potomac is one step away from being Love and Hip Hop of Potomac. Oh, child. Anyways, what y'all think about the teacher who beat the shit out of that student? I'm conflicted. Okay, so somebody said, I've read articles where they said the student was special needs. Now, I honestly don't know, so I'm asking. I'm thinking in my head there are levels to special needs. Like, I think that sometimes when people think of special needs, like they think of like, what's the appropriate word? Can I just say retarded? I don't want to like be disrespectful, but I think that some people think of like being like retarded, right? When special needs probably can just be, oh, he learns or she learns a little bit. She's not on the same learning path, or she doesn't learn as quickly as the other students. That's why you may have to go into the classroom where there's only 4 other students. You know what I'm saying? Because there were guys and girls in my school who they weren't in my class. You know what I'm saying? They was in the class where it was only 3 other people: the teacher, the teacher's assistant, and one more student. A handful of students plus them. And what they consider special needs, right? Or learning disability, I don't know. But my whole thing is this. If the student is actually special needs, then I would be like, okay, girl, you probably just should have had a little bit more patience. But if you just one of those motherfuckers who just learn, you know, a little bit slower than the other students, like, no. You know what the fuck you was doing when you tapped that teacher. That's why she tapped your ass back in the name of love. Like, girl. And then on some real stuff, like, I've been hearing a lot of people. Maybe it's because I don't have no children. But I was sitting here thinking, if one of my nieces slapped a teacher and the teacher beat her ass, would I want to beat the teacher's ass? More than likely, I would want to beat the teacher's ass. But would I understand where the teacher is probably coming from? Probably so. Like, girl, let me just say something. The student is 16 years old. Is there really a big difference between somebody being 16 and 18? I don't think so. I think that when you're 16 versus when you're 18, you still have the same mental. Like, you still the same immature little motherfucker. You still childish as fuck. You are not grown at 18. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, like, would it make it any better if the student was 18? Like, bitch, you know what you was doing at 16 years old. You know when you slapped that teacher, you was doing it, and you probably thought that she wasn't gonna do nothing back. Baby, she beat the shit, girl. She beat the shit out of that student. Now, let me tell you something. Now, that was some shit right there. I was like, girl, baby, the student popped her. Girl, the way she was, baby, Tiffany, I think that's her name. Baby, the way she was fighting that goddamn student, baby, Tiffany fight like a nigga. Do you hear me? Do y'all hear me? I'm gonna put the link in the description box so y'all can go watch it. Baby, she was beating the shit out of that student. But at the end of the day, it's like, girl, and some of these students be big as hell. That's why I remember at one point my sister was telling me it was this program, like, I guess, where, like, if you go teach at a school or something, like, they'll pay your student loans off, but they usually put you in a school district that's, like, horrible, some shit like that. I don't know. And I was like, girl, I couldn't be no teacher, because, baby, the way these students be acting, bitch, we fighting. And these students be big as hell. I remember one time, y'all, quick story. I remember one time when I was going to TSU. I used to live in Canfield Apartments, y'all, right by TSU. And it was an apartment complex that didn't have anything to do with the school. But like 90% of the apartment complex was students. Like, it was really like a off-campus housing for students at TSU. Like, that's how much of the apartments were filled with students. So I think I was probably like 20, 21, 20 probably like 20, because they kicked us out of the dorms. They made the dorm a freshman dorm. So if you were, you know, a sophomore or anything, they kicked you out basically. You had to go to like the apartment housing on campus, or you had to basically just go find your own place to stay. And I was like, bitch, the apartments on campus used to be high as hell. Like a 1-bedroom, like, you know how they would probably have like 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. So it would be you and 3 other students, and then it would be like a bedroom, a bath, a bedroom on one side of the apartment. Then the other side of the apartment would be a bedroom, a bath, and a bedroom. And like, I think the rent was like 5 something. And I'm like, God, I might as well just go get my own apartment. Because I already got my own apartment. So anyways, God, remember, it's a school beside in 3rd Ward called Jack Yates High School. And at the time, I'm still learning the area. Now, I've been in Houston for a couple of years now, but girl, I literally used to just be on campus, go to school, and go back to my dorm room. So I didn't know shit about 3rd Ward. And so when I moved to, I remember like seeing some boys. I thought they were TSU students running around the school, running around like Canfield and stuff. Cause we were right. When I see directly across the street from Jack Yates High School, directly across the street. Like literally, like it would take me probably, girl, 11 seconds to get to Jack Yates School. That's how close we were. And girl, so I'm seeing these niggas run. I'm like, damn. You know, and at the time, girl, I was like still trying to pretend I was straight. So girl, I'm like, damn, these niggas fine as fuck. Like, like, goddamn. Girl, all I see is, you know, in high school they wear them shorts. Girl, they be this thin. So all you saw was dick everywhere, ass everywhere, thighs everywhere. These motherfuckers got 6 packs. They 5'11" and 6 feet and shit. Girl, why I found out them was Jack K's high school students? Girl, these big ass niggas. These big ass niggas with all this dick and all this ass and all these thighs, bitch, they 18 and 17 and 16. Bitch, what? I thought them was grown ass men. I thought them was a TSU students, bitch. So all I'm saying is some of these students be big as fuck. Some of them students be the same size as me. So you think I'm about to let one of these little motherfuckers slap the shit out of me, bitch? We fighting down. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, child, let's give a shout out to Jordan Steffy, a little gay white boy who slapped a dog fuck out of some other little white boy at the school for calling him a faggot. Shout out to Jordan. I'm here for Jordan. Look, let me tell y'all something. On some real shit, y'all gonna need to start raising y'all children a little bit better, because all this going to school and calling people faggots and niggas and all that shit is, y'all, I'm going ahead and say it. Y'all wonder why these kids be coming to school and getting their daddy shotguns and be blowing up the school. Some of these students are not equipped to deal with the pressures of high school. So when these little white boys with chili bowls dressed in all black come to the school and blow the school up, I'm just saying. Now, it would have been fucked up if Jordan would have been stressed out and tired of the bullshit and went and got a gun and shot everybody up. Now, that would have been wrong because you ain't got no business shooting nobody. But, bitch, tell y'all kids to leave people alone. I'm with Jordan. Jordan, I'm with you, girl. I mean, not girl. I'm with you, boy. Jordan said he was tired of the fuck shit. Jordan said that he came out in 7th grade. They was picking with him. That was talking about him on social media. That's why I told y'all in my last video that kids should not be on social media. I really do believe that in my heart of hearts. I really believe that you should not get on social media until you grown. I really do. Because that social media fuck you up. Like when I was in school, like I would have had girl, I don't even know how I would have handled having to deal with what was going on in school and dealing with people talking about me on social media. So basically what happened was Jordan saw that they were talking about him on social media. So he approached them at the school and was like, bitch, what you say? The boy started popping off, called him a faggot, and he slapped the shit out the baby. He slapped the dog. Let me tell y'all a quick story. Like, I used to be a real scary punk in school, right? Girl, the girls would call me a faggot. I would keep on walking like I ain't heard them. Bitch, now, bitch, we fighting. I don't even fight, but bitch, I wish somebody would call me a faggot. Bitch, we are fighting down. Bitch, I'm not going for no disrespect as no grown ass man. Now, when I was a little girl, bitch, I used to pay y'all hoes dust like girl. I ain't worried about them girls. Bitch, let me tell y'all something. I had a friend, he passed away. I'm not going into the details. I already made a video about that a while ago. We were not friends when he passed away, but we were best friends like in high school, middle school, all that stuff. So when I tell y'all, baby, Marcus, his name was Marcus. When I tell y'all, Marcus used to fight, bitch, he didn't give a fuck if you was the fucking quarterback, the goddamn the linebacker. Girl, he didn't give a fuck and Marcus was small. Marcus was probably, even as a grown ass man, Marcus was probably like 5'7" or 8", 100 and like, girl, 30 pounds as a grown ass man, okay? Like, so just imagine how small he was in middle school and high school. When I tell you Marcus used to thump with them girls, bitch, call Marcus a faggot if you wanted to. Bitch, he was gonna drop that bag and bitch, girl, get the windmill and down. Girl, I used to look at him like, this girl be really fighting. Girl. And I used to be in the bag like, oh my God. Bitch, I should have been joining in, helping my sister. Fighting them hoes together. Bitch, I wish I could go back in time. A lot of shit would not have. Bitch, one thing I wish I could go back in time and change is if when they was calling us faggots, bitch, I should have been hopping in with my sister, wearing them hoes out together. That's one thing I wish I could go back and do. Bitch, fight that whole high school down. Bitch, when I tell you Marcus was getting suspended, girl, in ISS, girl, and did not give a fuck. Call Marcus out his name if you want to. Cause he wasn't bothering nobody. He really didn't bother. That's the thing. The gays don't, when you really, on some real shit, gays in high school, we really don't bother nobody. We don't even want, we really try to be invisible on some real shit. We try to be invisible. And if we do end up being friends with people, 10 times out of 10, it's always the girls. You see what I'm saying? The girl, and I was gonna actually make a video about my relationship with girls and women. 10 times out of 10, when we do have friends in school, they're gonna be a female. So it's not like, oh, I'm over here doing X, Y, and Z. Bitch, most of the time when gays pass by a bunch of guys, girl, the gay either looking at the ground, praying to God that the straight boys are so deep into the conversation that they don't even realize we're walking by. Like, we really don't fuck with people. But y'all love fucking with us. Anyway, child. So shout out to Jordan. I'm here for Jordan. For slapping the shit out of hoes for fucking with him. Kourtney Kardashian. Kourtney Kardashian say she taking a break from keeping up with the Kardashians. Kourtney Kardashian probably got to be the laziest sister. Girl. On some real shit, I see why Kim be getting frustrated at Kourtney. Because when you really think about it, I'm not saying Kourtney don't have other businesses on the side besides keeping up with the Kardashians. But Kourtney girl. She said she's taking a break to raise her children. She needs to because her children bad as fuck. Let me just say something. I don't like to put a lot of expectations on children because at the end of the day, they are children, you know? However, when her 4-year-old child scratched the nanny's eye and the nanny quit, your child is bad as fuck. Cause my 4-year-old niece, who about to be 5 in February, she know better than to scratch somebody's eye. Hello? My niece ain't never slapped me, never did none of no shit like that. And the truth of the matter is, this what it really comes down to, Kourtney. This how you know your children bad as fuck. That wasn't your child's first time scratching that nanny in the face. That nanny got sick and tired of your badass child. Ain't nobody about to walk away from no keeping up with the Kardashian money because, oh, your child probably hit them one time or scratched them one time. Your badass child been putting your hands on that nanny. And your nanny said, I'm sick and tired of this shit. Fuck that badass child because I done told you before about your child touching me and you ain't did shit about it. So when Corey was like, I wish, was it Penelope? Penelope would scratch me. I'll beat her ass, which I don't... Corey, we can't go around touching people's children because people will knock the shit out of you for touching their children. I ain't never even with my nieces. Have I ever? I think I probably tapped their hands before. But like other than that, I ain't never touched my nieces before because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say, uncle and all, bitch. People will turn on you when they find out you done tapped their children. So I just leave all that to my sister and her husband. Hey girl, so, you know, she did so and so, and then I let my sister them handle it. But yeah, like, I really believe that, Kourtney, you got some badass children. You got some badass children. Girl, yo, Penelope, I think it was Penelope. Penelope out here scratching nannies in the face, and that just, like I said, that was not a one-time incident, girl. She been doing that shit, and the nanny just got sick and tired of Penelope putting her hands on her. Because if she would have did it one more time, that nanny was going to slap the shit out of that 4-year-old child. Oh, child. Anyways, y'all. Kourtney, go take some time off and raise your badass children. Because you don't do shit anyways. The only bitches that's really working is Kim, who be trying to get everybody, who be trying to put money in everybody's pocket. Kylie, Kendall. Bitch, I don't even know what Khloe do. But Khloe and Kourtney. But Kourtney, you probably the laziest one out of all of them. I see why Kim be about to slap the shit out of you and why Kim be talking to you like a bitch off the street. Every time you look up, Kim be talking to Kourtney like an old raggedy ass hoe off the street. And I see why. Kim done made everybody in the family millionaires. It ain't like y'all jobs are just hard, girl. And all y'all got children. But clearly your children need the most attention. Anyways, y'all, I'm gone. Bye. I gotta get ready and go to work. Bye, y'all.